Whoa! This dude on a scooter with like no lights or anything. I would have clipped him and it would have been on camera. That would have been crazy. Okay, let's start over. I'm driving now, so I can't do the 3, 2, 1. I guess that's gonna be in the video now. Okay, I think it's been about a month since I recorded a video like this. I need to start recording them ahead of time so I can have a schedule. But I just been going through stuff, man. I just been going through a lot, and at the end of the day, what I've come to realize is that I need to get out of my own way. In order for me to have the kind of life that I want, and for me to be able to step into the future that I envision for myself, I need to get out of my own way. I don't really know how else to explain it. I just need to get out of my own way. I'm gonna touch on a couple things. I'm gonna try to talk as candidly as I can without screwing myself over. Cause like, one of the biggest things that has led me to this realization is my current job. I'm not gonna talk about where I work, but it is a retail environment. I'll say that much. I haven't been in that type of environment for about 2 to 3 years. And I'm pretty much only at this job because it was the only one that would take me. Actually, that's not true. I had 2 different job offers on the table when I decided to get this job. The other job was a sales job / customer service. It paid more, but I didn't think that it would allow me to focus on my music as much as I needed to. When I chose my current employer, I believed that this job would pay me enough, and then that I would have opportunities for overtime, so I would make up any slack in my paycheck using overtime pay, and I would also get some flexibility to pursue my music and move the way that I needed to move. I am a month away from being a year into this job, and I should have moved on about 6 months ago. It has become increasingly clear to me multiple times that I may have made the wrong decision, or maybe I made the right decision, but I didn't have an exit plan. I was so exhausted by the job search that led me to my current job that when I got here, I stopped looking. That was a mistake. Because I knew that this job was going to be transitory for me. So I should have kept grinding it out with the job applications. I should have kept my eyes open, my options open. I should have kept that momentum going. But I did not. There were multiple times where I would get some sort of sign or something would happen where I'm just like, do I really want to be doing this still? Do I really want to deal with this? Like, is this worth it? And I need to learn to, like I said, get out of my own way and know when it's time to move on and let go of a situation that's not working for me. Because at the end of the day, there's not really any opportunity for overtime except near the end of the year, which just doesn't cut it for me. There was a period where my hours and all of my coworkers' hours were cut for about a month with no explanation other than, oh, the store's not making money. But the thing is, like, you've been saying that the entire time. So you said that when we got hired, you said that before, like, it's just, so that's not that response doesn't make sense, and my schedule, even though it has kind of stabilized, is stabilized in the last maybe couple months or so, but in the beginning, my schedule seemed like it was changing almost every 2 days. It was hard for me to plan anything, to schedule anything. It felt like I couldn't schedule anything because at any moment my days, my schedule could change. My hours could change just for whatever reason. So I should have moved on, is all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I don't want, I hope I'm still in frame. At the end of the day, I don't want to be working a 9 to 5. I want to be a creative full-time. Whatever that means. If that means producing, being an audio engineer type, if that means being on stage. Honestly, I want to do so much. I want to go beyond music because my creativity goes beyond music. I'm like, I build entire experiences, like with I want to be able to do what I did with Futuristic Flash Hit Planet 23 on a bigger scale and have it be like a complete rollout. Like that, this whole year has been me trying to figure out how to do that and execute my ideas at a high level. And it's been amazing what I've been able to accomplish, right? But I could do so much more if, one, I had the proper funding, and two, I was able to plan around a predictable schedule. I've been through that thing where it's like, quit your job and then try to figure out a way for you to do your art, full time. I've done that before. And I ended up being an Uber driver. For a full year. So, and I closed down my online beat store because I didn't have the money to pay for it. So I'm not one of those artists that is going to encourage you if you're an aspiring artist as well. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, just quit your job and just jump into your art full time. No, you gotta still take care of your responsibilities. But what you need to do then is look at your job as a partner. And because it is a relationship, right? It's a two-way street. So if the relationship is not benefiting you, then, because you know it's benefiting your employer, or else you wouldn't be there. So if they're the only one benefiting, then it's kind of time to move on, you know? So, but anyway, that's where I'm at with that situation. And it's been an expensive lesson, I'll say that. But after like a little bit of Thunderkidd lore, right? The reason I started writing songs and making music, or releasing music, I've been making music as far as I can remember, right? But I started writing my own songs over my beats and releasing music as a way to deal with the stress of a payroll job that I had. And that job was so stressful that it negatively affected my health. And I promised myself after that job that I would never let any job stress me out to that degree ever again. Like, I just won't do it, because my time on earth is limited. And right now, all I have, the only valuable thing I have really is time. Like the most valuable, not the only valuable. The most valuable thing I have is my time. I'm selling my time. When you work at an hourly rate, you have to clock in, clock out. You are selling your time. So if I am selling my time, my limited time, then I have to find a way that I can, one, sell it at a premium, not a discount, and two, I have to sell it to somebody that I feel is deserving of my time. So that's just what it is. But I can't let any job stress me out to the point where I'm always exhausted. I can't ever really think straight or plan things that I need to do, like even in my regular everyday life, just stuff that I need to take care of on a day-to-day basis. I can't. That's no way to live. But moving on, because I am almost to my job. I've got a lot of exciting things coming. I have a goal to where I'm going to release all of the collabs, or at least I'll be done with my portion of all the collabs that I've agreed to by the end of 2024, so I can head into 2025 with a fresh slate, and I can just focus on what the next solo Thunderkidd project sounds like. So, if you haven't been listening to the music lately, I've been having collabs dropping left and right. Earlier this year, we had a collab with Sweet Apple. We had a collab with Yucky Gross. Just had a collab with Jay Reaper, Life of the Party. That released. Okay, so what are we doing? Are you getting over it? Nice turn signal, asshole. We had that release. And then also the Whoa Whoa remix with Versace Vernboy, which you can only listen to in one of two ways. You have to either have the physical CD of Futuristic Flyshyp Planet 23, which has 2 exclusive songs, the Whoa Whoa remix being one of those, or you can go listen to Versace Vernboy's most recent mixtape. The name escapes me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I know I helped you brainstorm the name of it too. Crap. I know it translates to the pain of the shadow. The something de l'ombre. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna figure it out. When I edit this, I'm gonna like do a freeze frame and be like,
Les douleurs de l'ombre.
The pains of the shaded.
This is actually what it is. But anyway, so that dropped. And then coming up, I've got a collab with, bro, I'm so sorry. I forget how to say your name. I'm just gonna call you Sam Wise for now, and then I'm gonna look at your screen name again, try to figure out how to say it. Got a collab with him that I'm putting the finishing touches on the vocals for. And then I've also got my project that I'm really excited about. I've been working on this song for pretty much a whole year now. It's been a long time coming for just this one song. I've never, ever put this much effort into a song before, because, you know, it's such a simple song at the end of the day, but the thing is, I needed 3 other rappers to make it work. Okay? Because it's a cipher. It's supposed to feel like a cipher. So if it's just 3, you know, if it's only 3 rappers on there, it just feels like a standard song. But with 4, it feels more like a cipher, you know? So what it took, I've had people flake on me. I've had just, you know, life just happens with the people you're collaborating with. So, you know, I wasn't doing my due diligence to, you know, keep it going and keep checking on people and stuff sometimes. And I apologize for that. What the fuck? Turn signals, people! Turn signals! Come on! But anyway, you know, I moved from a whole different state back to Maryland. I moved from Ohio to Maryland in the middle of getting this song together. I released Futuristic Flyshyp Planet 23 and trying to get this song together. And finally, we have all 4 verses. We have, the beat is going crazy. Like, I had to revamp it a little bit because the drums weren't knocking the way I wanted to. But everything is aligning. And it's called the Lunchbox Cypher because it has that feeling of, you know, when you were growing up in high school, you know, somebody just starts banging on the lunch table or something, and then, you and your friends are freestyling. I wanted it to have that kind of feel to it. So it's not a bunch of ad-libs. Well, okay, sorry. There's ad-libs because, that's just the climate we're in. But it's not like a bunch of vocal effects. It's not a bunch of bells and whistles. It's a straightforward beat. And then there's no hook. It's just bars, 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 and more bars. Just pure rap shit. That's the shit I'm excited about. Melodies and stuff are fun too, but at my core, I get excited for rap. All right, so Lunchbox Cypher is coming soon. It's gonna drop in November. I'm aiming for second week of November. I'll keep y'all updated on all my social channels once I have a solid release date for that. But that's the big one that I'm excited for. And then on top of that, I still have to drop the Magneto Montana remix with Ron Cross. And I want to say that's all the collabs for 2024 that are on my plate. No, oh my God, how did I forget? TBCK Music. I promised you a collab. And I'm not gonna lie. The beat that you gave me is so off kilter, I guess is the way to say it. It's I didn't know how to rap on it. It took me a long time going through different flows and just even what to rap about. What does it feel like? Because that's another thing too. I can't just, my pen game isn't at the level where I can just sit down and then boom, in 10 minutes I got a full song. I gotta figure out what the vibe is like and everything like that. So I finally figured it out. I'm in the middle of writing it right now, and I'm gonna record it and get that song to you as soon as possible. It feels like some avant-garde shit, to be honest, to be completely honest. But it's kind of in the same vein of, just rap shit. It's no melodies. It's not gimmicky, because I feel like there's a shift in hip hop and in rap. It's we need to put a focus on artistry again. All right, everybody sounding similar or sounding the same. That shit ain't cool no more. All right. We need artistry. We need artists making things with intent. And we just need to get, back to everybody having a unique style. That's why you're not gonna see me doing a lot of triplet flows, no Migo flows. No offense to the Migos, I love the Migos flow, but it gets played out. We've been hearing that in different versions of it for the last decade. It's time to move on. It's return to the real. All right, that's how I feel. It's a return to the real. So if you're a casual rap fan, you might not like the direction that I'm gonna go in for the end of 2024 and going on into 2025. But if you really love hip hop, you really love rap, and you love art, then stay tuned because I got some shit coming. For real. But with that being said, I'm at work now. I'm going to go meditate real quick before I step into this craziness. And I will see y'all later. Okay, so hold on. I almost forgot. Because I'm supposed to do the YouTuber thing, right? Like, comment, subscribe, but I didn't give y'all anything to like start the conversation. We can have a couple different conversations, right? First conversation is, do you hate your job currently, or are you ready to move on from your job? If you want to talk about it, let me know. Other thing, what is your favorite posse cut or favorite cipher in rap? Let me know in the comments. Mine is the 2013 BET cipher, TDE cipher, because the Kendrick verse, iconic, career-defining moment. And then another one that I really loved was the Good Music cipher. I think it might have been from 2011, but it was like they were all decked out in suits, black and white from head to toe. It was height of Good Music when they were all together. Big Sean, Pusha T, Common, Ye. Like, it was that was like the height of the Good Music era. It was right off of, it might have been 2010 actually, because I remember around that time the Good Friday drops were happening too. But anyway, and my favorite posse cut, One Train by A$AP Rocky. That's honestly, that was kind of the vibe that I'm going for. Just saying. With the Lunchbox cipher, One Train by A$AP Rocky. Just everybody going crazy. Peak performance. You know? I actually have more plans for the Lunchbox cipher, but that's gonna be another video. All right, I might make like just a short video about that. But anyway, this has been going on too long. I still have to meditate, and I'm out of here. Bye. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I don't care. Do it. Go now.